Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into some of the most dangerous accidents in the world. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. We're talking explosions, crashes, disasters that shock the world, the whole shebang. Make sure you stick around till the end, because some of these are seriously intense. You don't want to miss this. Yo, Chernobyl. This place is straight out of a horror movie, and for good reason. Back in 1986, reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant decided to, explode. I'm talking a massive explosion that sent radioactive material miles into the air, covering everything in a deadly cloud. People had to evacuate their homes, leaving everything behind. Imagine having to leave your whole life behind in an instant. It's crazy. The firefighters who were first on the scene, absolute heroes. They rushed in to contain the disaster, knowing the risks. Even today, the area around Chernobyl is still a radioactive zone, a stark reminder of the raw power of nuclear energy and the devastating consequences when things go wrong. All right, we've all heard the stories, seen the movie, but the sinking of the Titanic is more than just a love story. It's a real-life tragedy. This was supposed to be the most luxurious ship ever built. They called it unsinkable, but guess what? On its maiden voyage in 1912, it hit an iceberg. And not just a little bump, we're talking a massive gash that ripped through the ship's hull. Over 1,500 people lost their lives in the icy waters of the North Atlantic. It's a stark reminder that even the most advanced technology can fail. And the ocean? Yeah, it's not messing around. This one's seriously messed up, guys. Bhopal, India, 1984. A pesticide plant owned by Union Carbide leaked a deadly gas called methyl isocyanate into the air. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, struggling to breathe, your eyes burning and having no idea what's happening. Thousands of people died in their sleep, and the long-term effects were devastating. Birth defects, chronic illnesses, it was a nightmare. This disaster showed the world the terrifying consequences of industrial negligence and the importance of safety regulations. Chapter 4. Fukushima, the tsunami that shook the world. In 2011, a massive earthquake off the coast of Japan triggered a tsunami so powerful it crippled the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. We're talking waves over 40 feet high, crashing into the plant, causing meltdowns in 3 reactors. The world watched in horror as radiation leaked into the atmosphere and ocean. Thousands were forced to evacuate, leaving behind their homes and lives. It was a wake-up call to the dangers of natural disasters and their potential to trigger man-made catastrophes. Challenger nation mourns the Challenger disaster. January 28, 1986. A day etched in the memory of anyone who witnessed it. The Space Shuttle Challenger, carrying 7 astronauts, exploded just 73 seconds after liftoff. Millions watched on live television as the shuttle broke apart, the smoke trail a haunting reminder of the tragedy. It was a major setback for NASA, a reminder that space exploration is incredibly risky. But it also showed the world the incredible bravery of the astronauts who risked their lives to push the boundaries of human achievement. Deepwater horizon, an ocean of oil. You ever seen pictures of birds covered in oil struggling to fly? That's what happens when an oil spill like the Deepwater Horizon happens. In 2010, an explosion on an oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico caused the largest marine oil spill in history. Millions of barrels of oil spewed into the ocean, killing marine life, polluting beaches and devastating the fishing industry. It took months to cap the well, and the environmental impact is still being felt today. This disaster highlighted the risks of offshore drilling and the importance of protecting our oceans. Hindenburg, the fall of a giant. Picture this, a massive airship longer than a football field, filled with flammable hydrogen gas, attempting to land. What could go wrong, right? Well, in 1937, the Hindenburg, a symbol of technological progress, burst into flames while landing in New Jersey. The footage is iconic. The giant airship engulfed in flames, people fleeing in terror. It only took 37 seconds for the entire airship to be destroyed, a stark reminder of the dangers of pushing the boundaries of technology. Chapter 8, Rana Plaza, Fashion's Deadly Cost. This one's heartbreaking. In 2013, the Rana Plaza building in Bangladesh, a building full of garment factories, collapsed, trapping thousands of workers inside. Imagine being trapped under tons of rubble, knowing that time is running out. Over 1,100 people died, and thousands more were injured. It was the deadliest garment factory accident in history, exposing the dark side of fast fashion and the exploitation of workers in developing countries. Chapter 9, Tenerife Airport, a runway of chaos. Tenerife Airport disaster. The year was 1977. Two Boeing 747 jumbo jets, fully loaded with passengers, collided on the runway at Tenerife Airport in the Canary Islands. It was a chaotic scene, with fog so thick you could barely see your hand in front of your face. Miscommunication, bad weather, it all added up to the deadliest aviation accident in history. 583 people lost their lives that day. A stark reminder of the importance of clear communication and safety procedures in aviation. Chapter 10. Everest Avalanche of Terror. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, a dream destination for climbers, but also a place of extreme danger. In 2015, a massive earthquake triggered an avalanche that ripped through Everest Base Camp. Tents were flattened, climbers were buried under tons of snow and ice. It was a chaotic scene, with rescue efforts hampered by the high altitude and treacherous conditions. This tragedy reminded the world of the raw power of nature and the risks that climbers face in pursuit of their passion.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more engaging content. Stay safe out there.